So as it turns out, lockdown sucks for filming car content, but here we are. So we've got the Cupra grills to go on today. So these come as like a 3-piecer. I'll put a link in the description below where to get these. You can just order them online. About £120, £130, something like that. So not too bad. And this does a fog delete. I really don't like the fogs really on the Cupras. It's like LED and they're quite bright, which is great, but it does the whole cornering light thing, which I think just looks kind of broken. I always hated that on Skodas and stuff. I just don't really like it. It's only useful on country roads and I don't really do much driving like that, so I can live without them. So basically, yeah, this is the sort of blade that goes in it. It is the copper to match the Cupra colours and the sort of the Cupra badging. Now, I was unsure whether to keep this. Effectively, this just sticks on here using this adhesive. And then you get the grille in there like that. So it's going to look somewhat like that on the car with the fog delete. The fog light would normally be up here. You'd normally have a slatted grille here, which you'll see on the car momentarily. But I kind of like the copper. I was tempted to kind of gloss black these or something just to kind of make it more subtle because, yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't too sure about having more copper on there. I kind of prefer the chrome and black look and the diamond cut finish. But, you know, I think it's unique. I think it really kind of spices up the front end a bit, so we'll go with it. And I've also got these Cupra overlays to go on the back, like the badges and stuff, because they don't stand out on black, obviously. I'm going to have a separate video on those, just to see what they actually look like fitted. So let's crack on with this. I have to take the old ones off, which means taking out the arch lining. So it's pretty much just a case of getting your hand in the arch, unclipping the 2 clips, and then pulling that one out, popping the new one on, and then just wrap up the electrical connector with some tape, electrical tape, and a little bag on the end or something to stop it getting wet. I think I may well just pop them on like this first and then put the rest of the bits on afterwards, just because of the fact that it will probably make it a bit easier to get the clips in if some of them kind of struggle to pop into place. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'm going to keep these copper, I think, rather than spray them or, you know, wrap them or anything like that, because I think the copper does go well with black. But if I had a different colour car, I think I would gloss black all that as well. But yeah, let's see how we get on. It's all just clip in, clip off. It's very, very easily reversible, and you can just plug the fog light connector back in. So yeah, really nice and easy to swap them out. So first things first, I'm working on the driver's side, so we want to turn the wheel to the left. So you can see in here the screws that we need to take out to get into the arch lining. And once you have that bit off, there's also a screw just under there. They're all T20. It's absolutely freezing cold out today, but I thought I better get this done because it's going to be raining for the rest of the time afterwards. So that's more like it. Bish bash bosh. With that removed, you can actually see there the 3 tabs that you need to pull to basically unclip the whole front. So I can actually get my arm in there now and fiddle with those until they pop. Voila, after much faffing about. So we've then got just in here, the only thing that holds this in is this torque screw here, and another one there. There we go, there's the LED unit. We can set that aside. And you've just got the electrical connector, which you can bag up. So what I'm going to use is a bit of a zip bag, just cable tie it around, cable tie it up, and I'm just going to cable tie this up onto the brace there, just to get it out of the way. There we go, so that is now taped and tucked. And you won't be able to see it behind this part of the grille anyway. definitely a fiddly job. Getting the clips out is the main thing that you're going to find really fiddly. But yeah, once you're inside the arch liner, it's easier to manipulate them. Just keep at it and don't be afraid to use a bit of force. Only thing you're going to come across is that some of the clips down this side are really tough, and you might end up breaking one of them, but don't worry too much, there's plenty of clips on there. There we have it, one side installed. I need to fiddle about with it a little bit because this, as you can see, won't stick properly. I need to get some thicker adhesive behind there, I think. But overall, looks good. You can see a comparison to the other side stock. So there we have it, that is one side done. Let's crack on with the other. So after putting that first one on, I decided to take a look at this one here. As I said on the other one, you can't really push the adhesive right down. I can put pressure on it on the car, but it just won't stick fully because it sort of pops out. And you can see it on this one. You can see the gap just there between the red that you see there. It's the sticky pad, and you can see there is a gap, and you'd have to actually press down here like this to actually get it to stick properly. It's very cold outside at the moment as well, so that probably doesn't help at all. So what I might do is get the hairdryer on this one, just get it a bit sticky, and then hold it down firmly or place something on it just to get it to bond whilst it's off the car. If you're doing it on the car, which I've done with the other one, I think what can possibly be done is just to pack it out slightly with some slightly thicker adhesive foam. So I think I'm just going to insert a bit of that at the back of the other one. Also, something to bear in mind when fitting these is this here. So this little tab must line up with that little hole, which is something that's not quite happened on the other one, so I need to sort that out as well. So I've just done this one off the car, just put a hairdryer against the adhesive and popped it on. Much easier to do it this way. So as long as you're confident getting the clips lined up, I think this is probably the way to do it. So there we are, there's the second one fitted together and ready to go straight onto the car as is. The rear diffuser that is now aching for my Maxton design side skirts to go back on, and I'm thinking probably a V4 front splitter as well to go on there just to finish the front end off and match the sides. That's both of them done now. The lighting here is terrible today because of the rain, so let's take it somewhere and get some proper beauty shots of this thing complete.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.